Georgian special forces have taken hold of villages scattered throughout Azerbaijan. Incredibly, Completed appears to have been able to move thousands of troops across the border over a course of weeks, completely hidden from both local and international authorities through a high-tech. Number of Azerbaijani casualties are unknown, but early estimates number in the high.
The freedom-loving people of the world cannot stand idly by and allow an act of such staggering inhumanity and scale.
In their third day of fighting, U.S.-led NATO troops took 3 more Azerbaijani villages occupied by Georgian special forces. U.S. troops met only light resistance and suffered minimal casualties. The Georgian commando cells are becoming increasingly hard to locate as military intelligence suffers repeated. Completed has vanished, along with his top military advisors. Speculation points to Nikoladz's fear of a war crimes tribunal as motivation. A 2-minute webcast from locations unknown, Georgian President Completed called America and its allies an army of scarecrows, declaring them helpless to defend themselves or their homeland. The precise nature of Nikoladz's threat, experts fear, could make itself known within.
Retrieve Georgian communication data. NATO and the U.S. intervention has pushed most of the Georgian commandos from Azerbaijan with only a few well-hidden cells remaining. One of those cells, entrenched in an oil rig on the Caspian Sea, is exchanging data with the presidential palace in Georgia via a secure network. It's go time.
Fisher, we've uploaded your mission objectives. Grimstarter says the rig's encryption protocols are bulletproof, so we're going to have to let one of Nikoladz's geeks log on before we get a chance at any intelligence.
Why would they be holding onto this rig? It's not Nikoladz's smartest play.
That's what got our attention. Nikoladze is sacrificing several cells to hold on to it, so whatever's coming over the network must be critical. Mission objectives on your OPSAT.
Visual on hostile forces. We're blowing the bridge immediately. Repeat, blowing the bridge.
Welcome, ladies and gents, to one of my favorite Splinter Cell missions. Definitely one of the shorter missions, but also one of the more challenging missions depending on how you play it. We're going for that non-KO run-through, except for the mandatory one that we actually have to do. Other than that, we're going to be getting by everyone, taking no damage, and we're going to make it look super, super easy, even though it is actually super, super tough. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and let's continue on.
Bad news, Fisher. Something got the military's attention.
Oh boy.
Your oil rig just got bumped into the single digits on NATO's strike list. Find yourself a technician and get that data. Time just got scarce.
Everybody look lively. Our computer technician is returning with the encryption key. I need 2 men to meet him at the docking station and escort him to the data hub. Let's get this finished quickly. We're a sitting duck out here.
Alright, so all I can say is that this part took a very, very long time to be able to get everything work the way that you wanted to, so do not expect you to be able to pull it off. Very, very simple and easy. Hopefully, that with the way that I'm showing you how to do it, it's going to make things a lot simpler for you, but this took a little bit of trial and error to actually figure out to make sure that we can get the game to work the way we want. So what you're going to want to do, as soon as you get up here, you want to make a little bit of noise, and the reason we do that is it's going to stop the guard at the end. It's just going to make getting through the next section slightly easier, since we don't have to worry about him taking too long, because he will start his patrol pattern. So getting a little bit of a distraction there goes a long way in saving you about 10-15 seconds.
Relay alert from Philip Mass. We have incoming American warplanes.
We got some American warplanes coming in, and I remember specifically in my last playthrough of this, I sang the American song from Team America World Police. Oh boy, I was something special back then, wasn't I? But as you can see here, you've got this guy right here. If you time it correctly and you do the distraction like I did in the very beginning where you made a little bit of noise, you can actually just move straight down and then through. If not, then you're going to have to wait for him to come back and then go back. So saves you like 15 seconds or so. Here it can be very tricky. Slow your roll down a little bit so this guy doesn't hear you, and move immediately to the left. There is a guy looking straight in your direction at all times, but luckily the other guys are directly in the way, so it's not too bad as long as you stick to the left.
What the hell was that?
We're going to be waiting right here for the guy that's going to be coming.
That's our friends from the Air Force. Ground troops are imminent. We'll keep you updated.
He's going to turn this way, and then he'll move back the other way. That is when you want to move up.
We're under attack! We've sustained heavy damage to...
Get up against the wall. As you can see, it can be a little tricky sometimes. Immediately move to the left. Do not go to the right. I have been able to make it to the left.
American fighter planes! They're coming in again! Reports of incoming troop transport!
But if you want to make it every single time, go to the left instead of the right. You can go to the right, but it's very, very tricky. You can't move fast because this guard up here will hear you. It can be tricky, but you can accomplish it, so. We just went with a safer route. We're going to switch this object, which is going to get their attention.
See? It's still spraying. I swear I turned it off. Sure you did. I did.
Now we're not going to move forward into the room where we just saw them go, as there's no way out, and it's pretty much a trap, because if you go in there and you wait too long, these guys will come back, and then you can't leave again without distractions or taking them out. So we're going to move to the right side. Just want to wait here until they actually get a little bit closer. Hardest part of the mission is technically over. I mean, the rest you're going to be able to literally just run right through. And if you do not run right through, you will not come out without taking damage or being spotted. This way actually allows you, yes, running straight through after this section right here allows you not to be spotted and not to take any damage. If you do not do it this way, you will take a lot of damage, probably die, and you will be spotted.
Change your plans, Fisher. You're going after that technician. Briefcase that's chained to his wrist.
Downloaded the data to that.
To a laptop behind. Use whatever force is necessary.
Drop down, this guy is focused somewhere else, but do not run yet, because he can still turn around and start following you. Start running from this point. Do not stop running. Run, run, run. You'll notice a guard right next to that door. If you run, you're able to get through the door before the guard notices you and the door closes. So as you can see, we ran straight through and we're good to go. If you're crouched and to the right side, you don't have to worry about that explosion. You do take no damage and nobody sees you whatsoever. And at this point, you just run straight through. There's also another door on the other side where you do not actually need to use your lockpick, but it's up to you. This way actually gives you a lot more time to catch up with the guy than the other way. Just grab him, interrogate him, and the mission's pretty much over.
Makes this risk.
Who the hell are you?
Don't ask any more questions. Answers only fast.
I understand.
Why risk manually extracting data from battle?
That's the only way. We encrypted with a non-transferable destroy or use hard key.
What's the data?
I'm just a messenger. I don't know. Something about an arc.
What's that?
I don't know. What Nicolaides wants most.
Where were you going to take the briefcase?
I don't know. I wasn't going to find out until I was on board the escape ship. Mass is a complete control freak.
Mass.
Please, I don't want to. Ah! Philip Mass, Nicolaides' lead programmer. I swear that's all I know.
And that's pretty much it, ladies and gents. We're just going to knock him out. We're going to take his satchel, and we're going to take the briefcase, and that will be the end of the mission. Thank you again to the patrons out there that make it possible for me to do this, especially in the producer's tier. So if you want your name on the video, think about becoming a Patreon, and it really does help me to keep the channel going. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. And, of course, I will see you on the next video. Also, don't forget, follow me on Facebook. That's where I do all my live streams. We play all different kinds of games over there. and I would love to see you over there. So thanks again to all the Patreons. Thanks to everyone that has helped me throughout the years to create the channel, the best channel that I could possibly make. So again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Love you guys and gals, and of course we'll see you on the next mission. Peace out.